If you're over 60 and you've been faithfully doing your exercises but still feel sore, stiff, or worried about your joints, this video is for you. Have you noticed it's getting harder to get out of your favorite chair without pushing with your hands? Maybe you've started avoiding the stairs because your knees ache, or you've stopped reaching for things on high shelves because your shoulder just doesn't feel right anymore. Here's what nobody wants to tell you. Some of the exercises you think are keeping you healthy might actually be making things worse. Today, I'm going to reveal 3 popular exercises that can do more harm than good after 60, and give you 3 safer, smarter alternatives that actually build the strength you need without punishing your joints. Exercise number 2 is probably something you've been told is essential for staying strong. But for anyone with shoulder issues, it's like throwing gasoline on a fire. I'll show you why and what to do instead. You don't have to choose between staying active and protecting your body. You just need to know which movements serve you and which ones don't. Here's what I want you to understand. Your body at 60, 70, or 80 is not broken. It's not failing you, but it does have different needs than it did at 30 or 40. The exercises that built strength in your younger years might now create stress your joints can't handle. Smart exercise isn't about doing more or going harder. It's about doing what works for your body right now, today. When you choose movements that support your joints instead of straining them, something amazing happens. You get stronger while feeling better. Exercise 1. Deep squats. While they seem like the ultimate lower body exercise, deep squats can place dangerous stress on your knees and lower back, stress that aging joints simply can't handle safely. Deep squats require you to drop your hips well below your knees, creating enormous pressure on the joint where your kneecap meets your thigh bone. If you have any arthritis, previous knee injuries, or just the normal wear and tear of decades of living, this pressure can accelerate joint damage and increase pain. Think about it. When do you ever need to squat that low in real life? Getting out of your car, standing up from the dinner table, using the bathroom, these all happen at chair height or higher. Deep squats train a movement you don't actually need while risking the joints you depend on every day. Many people also lose their balance in deep squats or around their back trying to get back up, creating dangerous stress on the spine. For older adults, this combination of joint stress and fall risk makes deep squats a poor choice. Here's what works better. Chair squats. Stand in front of a sturdy chair with your feet hip-width apart. Keep your toes pointing straight ahead or slightly outward, whatever feels natural. Cross your arms over your chest, or if you need support, rest your hands lightly on your thighs. Don't grip or push, just let them rest there for balance. Now, slowly lower yourself toward the chair as if you're going to sit down. Keep your chest lifted and your weight in your heels. Stop just before your bottom touches the seat. You should barely feel contact, like you're hovering just above the chair. Pause for 1 second, then press through your heels to stand back up. Don't use your arms to push yourself up. Let your leg muscles do the work. This trains the exact same muscles as a deep squat, your quadriceps, glutes, and core, but in a safe, functional range of motion that directly translates to getting out of real chairs. Too hard? Actually sit down completely, then stand back up. As you get stronger, try to just barely touch the seat before standing. Too easy? Hold a water bottle in each hand or pause for 3 seconds in that hovering position before standing. Every time you do a chair squat, you're practicing the movement that keeps you independent, getting up from chairs, car seats, and toilet seats with confidence and strength. Your legs are already getting smarter and stronger with that simple change. But let's talk about another exercise that sounds healthy but can be dangerous for your shoulders and neck. Exercise 2, overhead lifting. Overhead lifting, like shoulder presses or military presses. These movements compress delicate shoulder structures and can trigger painful impingement, especially if you have any existing shoulder issues or limited mobility. Your shoulder is the most mobile joint in your body, which makes it the most vulnerable. As we age, the rotator cuff tendons that stabilize your shoulder become more prone to inflammation and tearing. Overhead lifting compresses these tendons against the bone, creating a painful condition called shoulder impingement. You might feel fine during the exercise, but then experience pain hours later when you're trying to reach for something or sleep on that side. This delayed pain makes it hard to connect the dots between the exercise and the problem. Plus, when do you really need to press heavy weights over your head in daily life? You might reach up to get a dish from a cabinet, but that's very different from repeatedly pressing weights overhead under load. Many people also arch their backs or crane their necks forward when lifting overhead, creating problems in the spine and neck that can radiate down your arms. Here's a better alternative: resistance band pulls. These target the same upper body muscles while keeping your arms in a shoulder-safe position and promoting good posture. Stand tall and hold a resistance band at chest height with both hands, arms extended in front of you. The band should have light tension, not tight, just slightly stretched. Keep your shoulders down and back and your core gently engaged. Now slowly pull your hands apart, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Think about pulling your elbows back rather than just moving your hands. You should feel the muscles between your shoulder blades working, along with your rear shoulders and biceps. This is the opposite motion from hunching forward, so it actually helps counteract the rounded posture many of us develop from sitting and computer work. Slowly return to the starting position with control. Don't just let the band snap back. Make your muscles work in both directions. If this is too hard, use a lighter resistance band or don't stretch it as far apart. Too easy? Use a heavier band. Hold the stretched position for 3 seconds or do the movement more slowly. 2 seconds out, pause, 2 seconds back. This isn't just building strength, it's building the posture and shoulder stability that keeps you moving comfortably through your day, whether you're gardening, carrying groceries, or reaching for your morning coffee. Your shoulders are already learning to move more safely and effectively. Now let's tackle the big one, the form of cardio that many people think they need to do, but that's actually creating more problems than benefits. Exercise 3. High-impact running. While running seems like the gold standard for staying fit, the repetitive pounding can damage aging joints and significantly increase your risk of falls and injuries. Every time your foot hits the pavement while running, your body absorbs forces equal to 2 to 3 times your body weight. Those forces travel up through your feet, ankles, knees, hips, and into your spine. When you're younger, healthy cartilage and elastic ligaments can handle this impact. But as we age, cartilage thins and becomes less shock absorbent. This leads to common running injuries in older adults: shin splints, knee pain, plantar fasciitis, and even stress fractures. These injuries take longer to heal as we age and can sideline you for months. Running also increases fall risk. Your reaction time slows with age, and your balance and coordination aren't what they used to be. Add forward momentum and uneven surfaces, and you have a recipe for serious injury. A fall while running can result in hip fractures, broken wrists, or head trauma, injuries that can end your independence. Many older runners also develop vision changes that make it harder to spot cracks in sidewalks, uneven ground, or obstacles, especially in low light conditions. Do this instead. Brisk walking. Walking provides nearly all the cardiovascular benefits of running while dramatically reducing joint stress, fall risk, and recovery time. It's the most sustainable form of cardio exercise for aging bodies, and it's something you can do consistently for decades without wearing out your joints. The key to effective walking lies in understanding that it's not just casual strolling. It's purposeful, brisk movement that challenges your cardiovascular system while respecting your body's limitations. The goal is to walk at a pace where you're slightly breathless but can still carry on a conversation. If you're gasping for air, you're going too fast. If you can easily sing a song, you need to pick up the pace slightly. Start by choosing your walking environment carefully. Look for safe, even surfaces like paved paths, park trails, or indoor walking tracks. Avoid areas with heavy traffic, poor lighting, or uneven terrain that could increase your fall risk. Many shopping malls open early for walkers and provide a climate-controlled, safe environment with smooth floors and measured distances. Invest in proper footwear. This is not the place to skimp. Look for shoes specifically designed for walking or cross-training with good arch support, heel cushioning, and a flexible sole that promotes natural foot movement. Replace your walking shoes every 300 to 500 miles, or when you notice the tread wearing thin. Your feet and knees will thank you for this investment. Begin each walk with 2 to 3 minutes of gentle warm-up movement. This could be marching in place, doing gentle leg swings, or simply walking at a very slow pace before picking up to your target speed. This warm-up prepares your muscles and joints for the work ahead and reduces injury risk. Now, let's talk about proper walking form. Stand tall with your head up and eyes looking ahead, not down at the ground immediately in front of your feet. Your shoulders should be relaxed and pulled slightly back. Avoid the tendency to hunch forward. Let your arms swing naturally at your sides with your elbows bent at about 90 degrees. This arm movement helps with balance and actually contributes to your overall workout intensity. Take steps that are slightly longer than your casual walking stride, but don't overstride to the point where you're reaching out with your leg. Each step should land with your heel first, then roll through the middle of your foot to push off with your toes. This heel-to-toe roll promotes proper biomechanics and reduces stress in your joints. Maintain a steady rhythm and breathing pattern. Many people find it helpful to count steps or use the rhythm of music to maintain consistency. Some walkers enjoy listening to podcasts or audiobooks, which can make the time pass more enjoyably and provide mental stimulation along with physical exercise. Start with just 10 to 15 minutes of brisk walking and gradually increase your duration by 2 to 3 minutes each week. Your initial goal should be working up to 30 minutes of continuous walking most days of the week. If 30 minutes feels overwhelming, remember that you can break it into smaller chunks. 2 15-minute walks or 3 10-minute walks throughout the day provide the same benefits. Pay attention to how your body responds during and after walking. You should feel energized afterward, not exhausted. Some muscle fatigue is normal, especially when you're building up your endurance, but sharp pains in your joints are not. If you experience persistent pain in your knees, hips, or feet, consider reducing your pace, shortening your distance, or consulting with a healthcare provider. Walking offers unique advantages beyond just cardiovascular fitness. It's a weight-bearing exercise, which means it helps maintain bone density, crucial for preventing osteoporosis. The rhythmic, meditative nature of walking can reduce stress and anxiety while improving mood through the release of endorphins. Many people find their daily walk becomes a cherished time for reflection, problem-solving, or simply enjoying nature. Unlike high-impact activities that often require recovery days, walking can be done daily if desired. This consistency helps establish a sustainable routine that becomes part of your lifestyle, rather than a chore to be endured. The low injury risk means you're unlikely to be sidelined by overuse injuries that can derail other exercise programs. Need more support? Use walking poles or walk with a friend for balance and motivation. Want more challenge? Try interval walking. Alternate between your normal brisk pace and a faster pace for 30 seconds at a time. You can also add gentle hills or inclines. Every step you take is strengthening your heart, your bones, and your confidence. Walking isn't just exercise, it's freedom. It's the movement that keeps you independent and able to explore your world safely. Here's how to safely transition to these joint-friendly exercises. Week 1 to 2, start with just one set of 8 to 10 chair squats, one set of 10 to 12 resistance band pulls, and 10 to 15 minutes of walking. Do this every other day to let your body adapt. Week 3 to 4, add a second set of each exercise and increase walking to 20 minutes. Listen to your body. If something hurts, back off and try again in a few days. Week 5 to 6. Work up to 2 to 3 sets of each exercise and 25 to 30 minutes of walking. You can start doing this routine 4 to 5 days per week if it feels good. Ongoing. Focus on consistency over intensity. It's better to do these exercises regularly at a moderate level than to push too hard and get injured. Remember, progress isn't about doing more. It's about moving better and feeling better in your body. I know some of you might be thinking, but I've been doing squats and running for years. Or, my trainer says I need to lift overhead to stay strong. Here's the truth. What worked at 40 might not work at 70. That doesn't mean you're weak or giving up. It means you're smart enough to adapt. Your goal isn't to prove how tough you are. Your goal is to stay active, healthy, and independent for as long as possible. Sometimes that means making changes that feel like you're doing less, but are actually doing better. Your body has earned the right to be treated with respect and care. These modifications aren't limitations. They're investments in your future mobility. When you make these 3 simple swaps, you'll notice changes beyond just feeling less sore. Chair squats make it easier to get up from your car, your favorite reading chair, or restaurant booths without using your hands for assistance. Resistance band exercises improve your posture, making you stand taller and feel more confident. You'll find it easier to carry groceries, work in your garden, or play with grandchildren without your shoulders aching afterward. And walking? Walking doesn't just improve your cardiovascular health, it boosts your mood, helps you sleep better, and maintains the bone density that keeps you strong. Plus, it's something you can do anywhere, anytime, without special equipment or gym memberships. These aren't just exercises, they're life skills. They prepare your body for the movements you actually need to do every day. The biggest change isn't in your muscles, it's in your mindset. Instead of thinking, what can I push through? Start asking, what supports my body? Instead of, how much can I do? Ask, how well can I move? Instead of, am I tough enough? Ask, am I smart enough? This shift from punishment to partnership with your body changes everything. You stop fighting against your age and start working with your wisdom. Before making any exercise changes, especially if you have existing health conditions or take medications, check with your healthcare provider. This isn't about replacing medical advice. It's about making informed choices. If you experience any sharp pain, dizziness, or shortness of breath during exercise, stop immediately and consult your doctor. Good exercise should challenge your muscles, not cause pain in your joints. Start slowly with any new movement. Your body needs time to adapt, even to easier exercises. Better to do too little at first than to do too much and get injured. The hardest part isn't learning these new exercises, it's making them a consistent part of your life. Here are some strategies that work. Link them to something you already do. Maybe you do chair squats after your morning coffee, resistance band pulls during your favorite TV show, and walking after dinner. Start smaller than you think you need to. It's better to do 5 perfect chair squats every day than to plan for 20 and skip days because it feels like too much. Focus on how you feel after exercising, not during. The sense of accomplishment, the improved mood, the better sleep. These positive feelings will motivate you to continue. In the first week, you might feel different muscles working than you're used to. That's normal. You're training movement patterns that may have been neglected. By week 3 to 4, you should notice less soreness after exercise and more ease in daily activities. Getting out of chairs feels smoother. Your shoulders feel less tight. Walking feels more natural and enjoyable. By week 6 to 8, these movements should feel automatic. You're not just doing exercises, you're moving better throughout your entire day. Remember, everyone progresses at their own pace. Some people notice improvements in days, others need weeks. The key is consistency and listening to your body. You've just learned how to protect your joints while building real, functional strength. But knowledge without action doesn't change anything. I want you to imagine something. 6 months from now, you're moving through your day with ease. Getting out of chairs feels effortless. Your shoulders feel strong and stable. You look forward to your daily walks instead of dreading exercise. You're not just avoiding pain, you're building confidence in your body's ability to support you in everything you love to do. That future starts with your next choice. You can keep doing exercises that fight against your body's needs, or you can start working with your body's wisdom. Your joints have carried you faithfully for decades. Now it's time to carry them safely into the years ahead. Here's what I want you to do right now. Try 1 set of chair squats, right where you are, just 5 repetitions. Feel the difference when you're working in a safe range of motion instead of fighting through uncomfortable positions. If you're ready to trade soreness for strength and fear for confidence, hit that like button. Leave a comment telling me which exercise you're going to swap first. I'd love to hear about your commitment to moving smarter, not harder. Subscribe to this channel because we're here to support your journey toward pain-free strength and lifelong independence. Every week, we share more gentle, effective exercises designed specifically for adults who want to age with grace and power. Your body has been waiting for you to treat it with the respect it deserves. Today is the day you stop punishing your joints and start partnering with them. Remember, you're not giving up on fitness. You're graduating to wisdom, one smart choice at a time.